Hi, we're live from Plano, Texas, as the Dallas Jazz Piano Society presents our concert series. Streaming for the entire season has been sponsored by the John and Bonnie Strauss Foundation. The broadcasts are produced by Ken Boome of Second Floor Streaming, Audio, and Video. Tonight's concert is sponsored by Judy Watson and Great Girls Network. We hope you enjoy tonight's show, Women of Song, featuring Jeanie Perkins and Ginny Mac. And thank you for joining us. Shigeru Grand Piano and Concert Hall, provided by Kawai Piano Gallery, Plano, Texas. Hello, everyone, and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Because we had this nice pre-recorded opening, and we have bios for Jeanie on the program, that means my opening talk here will be shortened. I was hoping for no reply or a huge reply. So let's try that again. Thanks to all of that, my opening remarks will be shortened.
Oh, no.
Oh, nice. Thank you, Andrew. So, as things have gone the past 2 years, this show is not what we immediately, in the beginning, planned on this being. Last February, when I was doing the Jazz Explained talk show, Jeanie Perkins and Ginny and I, last February, right about Valentine's Day, talked about love songs, and we had such a great time then. We decided the Women of Song show this year should be Jeanie and Ginny. And then since we had Jeanie and Ginny, I was going to talk Andrew into being Johnny today, so we'd have Jeanie, Ginny, and Johnny, but...
Did a boom ching.
Yes, you missed that one. He's 1 for 2.
There you go.
Jeanie and Ginny were going to rehearse last Friday. Ginny was sick. She was still sick on Monday. She slept all day yesterday, so she couldn't join us today. So I thought, what do we do last minute? I'll fill in and play second piano or synth bass or something. This morning, there was a kerfuffle. There was a skirmish. There was a little battle between Cookie Monster and I over a plate of cookies.
And you lost.
Yeah, and I took a piece of Cookie Monster with me. No, I was opening a new razor and went to take the plastic cover off of it and took some of my finger with it. So we are down to the dynamic duo today. We're glad we have them, and we're even more glad we have all of you here today joining us. We do have some people watching online also. The one thing not mentioned in the pre-recorded opening or on the program is Jeanie has her new CD for sale for the first time, right?
I should have one up here, then I could do my shameless self-promotion, but they're in the back.
Yeah, they're at the back table. Dinner at a diner.
Dinner in a diner.
In a diner.
Dinner in a diner.
And this, no one has heard this yet, right? It's not on any streaming services?
Not yet. Carol, my dear friend Carolyn Jones is helping me, dragging me, kicking and screaming. In February 1st.
Okay.
She's dragging me into the 21st century, kicking and screaming.
But they're at the back table. They are $10 each. And our treasurer, Judy Watson, will be walking in any minute, and she was one of the co-sponsors for tonight.
They're going to be 15 online, but tonight only, you can get 2 for 20.
Ooh, 3 for 30?
Let me encourage you to buy 1 for a friend.
5 for 75?
Okay.
Okay.
That'll be online.
But this is the third Women of Song program we've done, and actually, this is the second time you're on the show, right?
Yep.
And one thing we wanted to do was, and a lot of times on too many jazz programs, women composers are overlooked. And the nice thing in the plan for this is Jeanie and Jenny both write a lot of songs. So we have a lot of Jeanie songs on the program tonight with also songs by other women composers. So I'm going to step back a little bit. How do you write a song? Because not everyone out there knows it, and everyone has different processes. Do you words first, melody first, chords first?
Well, that's the $64 question that everybody asks, I think. For me, a song starts as usually a lyric idea, and the way I think, the way my mind works, that usually translates pretty quickly to a musical idea. And then once I've got this musical hook running around in my head, then I treat it like songwriting is not, it's not like writing a book. You know, it's not like doing a movie. It's a very compact process. And once I get an idea, a lyrical idea that has the music to go with it, then I kind of plug that into a template, you know. And I've probably got, 150 different templates in my head, so.
And then do you try different styles, or do you just determine that?
A really good song can be done in a number of styles.
It can, and number of tempos, too.
We were talking about that earlier at the Beatles songs.
Right. Yeah.
Different tempos, different styles.
Has your writing changed through the years?
Oh, yes.
What ways?
Yes. Well, I think I've gotten more true to my own soul with writing. In the past, I wrote what other people wanted me to write. And, I would write in Nashville, they would say, write, a song about this, and add a bridge and do this. And we were jumping through hoops. But in the last few years, I've just been writing what comes naturally to me. And that's more of a jazzy pop style.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd never, unless you've written jingles, you never know about trying to make things that don't work. The worst thing I ever did, we had, for the second largest grocery chain in Louisiana, we had a group of singers in to sing the jingle. And I still apologize to some of them to this day, trying to make a group of singers sing Schwegmans without the front window in front of them being covered. There's no good way to sing.
You got to have a spit screen for Schwegmans.
Yeah, there is no nice way to make that sing well.
So funny. I'll tell you a Schwegman story later on, because I'm from Louisiana.
All right, well, I'm going to turn it over to you to tell us stories about the first song. And this program was kind of set up for a 2-hour show, so we may have some cuts in here.
That's fine.
All right?
Yeah.
Thank you, Jeanie.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Dallas Jazz Piano Society, and all you lovely folks for being here. And thank you, Andrew Griffith, wonderful drummer, who's I'm privileged to have playing with me tonight. Okay, well, we're going to start the evening with a Carole King song. Back before, the era of Carole King and her contemporaries, there weren't that many women in the songwriting world, really. And when this album, the Tapestry album, went multi-platinum, I'm sure by now, but when it went, when it hit so hard, it became not just for a generation, but for many generations. It became I can't think of the word. An epitaph, would that be too strong to say? Anyway, we're going to do Bendy Kanan. 1, 2. Green fields and rolling hills, roomy enough to do what we will. Sweet dreams of yestertime are running through my mind, of a place I left behind. And it's been so long, I can't remember when. Bendy Kanan, and I wanna go back again. myself. Sometimes I long to be somewhere else. I try to do what I can, but with our day-to-day demands, we all need a promised land. And it's been so long, I can't remember when I've been to Canaan and I wanna go back again. Been so long, I'm living. I've been to Canaan and I won't rest until I go back. Ooh, I wanna be there in the winter time, with the fireplace burning to warm me, and you to hold me when it's stormy. And it's been so long, I can't remember when. Been to Canaan and I wanna go back again. Been so long, I'm living till then. 'Cause I've been to Canaan, I won't rest until I go back. I've been to Canaan, I won't rest until I go back. I've been to Canaan and I won't rest until I go back again. All right. Here's a song on my new album. I hate to duplicate a title, but this title is just so good. Charlie Chaplin wrote the original Smile, but my song is called Smile. Ready? Happiness is contagious, and a smile just seems to spread. So wipe that frown right off of your face, discard that look of dread, because a smile, they say, will travel miles and miles a day. Like a ripple, like Kevin Bacon, it goes several steps away. So won't you smile like the Mona Lisa? Smile like a sleeping cat. They say that misery loves company. Who needs friends like that? Life is temporary. You can't turn back the dial. Joy is in the journey. The secret's in the style. This old world keeps spinning, so just enjoy the ride. Remember that nobody gets out of here alive. So won't you smile like the Mona Lisa? Smile like a sleeping cat. They say that misery loves company. Who needs friends like that? So go ahead and smile like the Mona Lisa. Smile like a sleeping cat. You know that misery loves company. Who needs friends like that? Who needs friends like that? Who needs friends like that? Smile. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, this next song is written by one of my favorite songwriters of, well, she's still writing songs, but she was one of my favorite songwriters like back in the 90s. And Sean Colvin, fabulous, fabulous songwriter. And her excellent producer, John Leventhal, also co-wrote this song. This song, I had to analyze the lyrics about, I've listened to them and I thought, well, gee, that song's about being depressed. And then I thought, no, that song is about the self-limiting behaviors we put on ourselves. And my old friend who's running sound for us tonight, Ken and Walt, thank you. Ken Boome is my dear old friend, and he once told me a story about when elephants are a baby. Remember he telling me this? When elephants are babies, they tether the elephant with a little stake to the ground for the circus. And they tether the elephant to the ground, and it learns that it can't pull the stake up. So when the elephants are full grown, they don't even have to use a bigger stake to stake them down. They just stake down the same little stake, and they'll stake down a giant elephant with this little bitty stake. The elephant doesn't try to pull it out of the ground because he's learned that he can't. So this song is about self-limiting behavior and how we should not settle for not pulling that stake out of the ground. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Independence every day. But anywhere else now seems like a million miles away. And I must have been high to believe that I would ever leave. Now I'm just a fly the Wichita Skyline. I rode on the Airstream across the great lonesome afternoon. I wished hard enough to hurt, drove fast enough to catch the moon. But I must have been dreaming again, 'cause there's nothing around that bend except for that fine line, the Wichita Skyline, Wichita Skyline. I can get that good station from the roof. Searching the dial while scanning the sky for a patch of blue. And I watch the black clouds roll in, chasing me back again, back to that fine line, the Wichita Skyline, the Wichita Skyline.
a stake to our feedback when it was little. So it knew we could get it out.
Put a stake on that puppy.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. That's all right. All right, this is one of my songs. This is what might one do if one found oneself in the situation where one was being jilted and wanted to let the other person know that maybe it wasn't really that awful after all. I'm going to need the lyrics. Everybody hum along. I'm going to definitely need the lyrics. If it's my song, I'm going to forget the lyrics. Without you, my dear, I'll be the loneliest sparrow in town. I'll drink too much wine, I'll have sorrows to drown. Oh, how the gossip when word gets around that I'm without you, my dear. Perhaps I'll engage in wretched excess, maybe go out in a scandalous dress. After all, I'm without you, my dear. Think of the trouble that I might get into, going to places that I've never been to. Think of the terrible habits I'll form, dreaming up whimsical ways to stay warm. Without you, my dear, perhaps I'll be forced to embrace my regrets. Darling, oh sweethearts who might just say yes, they've heard I'm without you, my dear. Trouble that I will get into, going to places that I've never been to. Think of the terrible habits I'll form, dreaming up whimsical ways to stay warm. Without you, my dear, perhaps I'll be forced to embrace my regrets. Call up old flames to light my cigarettes. Darling, old sweethearts who might just say yes. They'll whisper, she's such a mess. Well, yes, I'm without you, my dear. All right. Let's see, did I skip one? Yeah. So I really love the young songwriter Corinne Bailey Rae. She's British, and this song reminds me of when my girls were young. It's a happy song, and I should have made the lyrics bigger. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Don't need to worry. Summer came like cinnamon, so sweet. Little girls double dutch on the doorstep. Maybe sometimes we got it wrong, but it's alright. The more things seem to change, the more they stay the same. Don't you hesitate, girl, put your records on. Tell me your favorite song. You go ahead, let your hair down. Sapphire and faded jeans, I hope you get your dreams. Just go ahead, let your hair down. You're gonna find yourself somewhere blue as the sky, sunburned and lonely. sipping tea in the bar by the roadside. Don't you let those little boys fool you. Gotta love that afro hairdo. Maybe sometimes we feel afraid, but it's alright. The more you stay the same, the more things seem to change. Don't you think it's strange? Girl, put your records on. Tell me your favorite song. You go ahead, let your hair down. Sapphire and faded jeans. I hope you get your dreams. Just go ahead, let your hair down. 'Twas more than I could take. Pity for pity's sake. Some nights keep me awake. I thought that I was stronger. When you're gonna realize that you don't even have to try any longer. Do what you want to. Girl, put your records on. Tell me your favorite song. You go ahead, let your hair down. Sapphire and faded jeans. I hope you get your dreams. Just go ahead, let your hair down. Girl, put your records on. Tell me your favorite song. You go ahead, let your hair down. Sapphire and faded jeans. I hope you get your dreams. Just go ahead, let your hair down. You're gonna find yourself somewhere, somehow. Isn't that a cute song? That's just a cute one. All right, well, one of the things I try to do is write in the styles of different composers that I admire, and I have never found a more admirable composer, songwriter than Cole Porter. And of course, his biggest hit was, Begin the Beguine. He had so many, and so many people recorded his songs. But anyway, I wanted to write something like Cole Porter, so I call this one Again the Beguine. I'll just start it. The wind caressed us with an orchid breeze. Our footsteps mingled in the sand. We danced beneath the jacaranda trees to a Brazilian band. The moon concealed himself behind a cloud and turned away his blushing eyes to see the lovers dancing on the beach beneath Sao Paulo skies. Playing again in my mind tonight, that transcendental scene, like an old movie that I saw last night. Play it again, the beginning. Love is magic, unpredictable. It isn't kind, it doesn't lie. Love doesn't sleep, it doesn't watch the clock or care who better day. Say it's an inconvenient time. The best that you can do is dance, my friend, and let love change your mind. Playing again in my mind tonight, that transcendental scene, like an old movie that I saw last night. Play it again, the beginning. Play it again, the beginning. Andrew, you really get that tune. You really get it. Yeah, cool. Yeah, Andrew Griffith on drums. Let's see. Who wrote this song? Oh, yeah, okay. So this is a co-write. Jerome Kern, one of the great writers of the 40s, and Dorothy Fields. She was one of the great lyricists and one of the few women in her field. So anyway, this song's been recorded by just everybody, and I just really want to do I have to do a simpler version than the Nat King Cole version because I don't have all the orchestration. A one, a two, a one, two. Nothing's impossible, I have found. But when my chin is on the ground, I pick myself up, dust myself off, start all over again. Don't lose your confidence if you slip. Be grateful for a pleasant trip. Just pick yourself up, dust yourself off, start all over again. Work like a soul inspired till the battle of the day is done. You may be sick and tired, but you'll be a man, my son. Will you remember the famous men who had to fall and rise again? They picked themselves up, take a deep breath, start all over again. Work like a soul inspired till the battle of the day is won. You may be sick and tired, but you'll be a man, my son. Will you remember the famous men who had to fall to rise again? They take a deep breath, pick themselves up, start all over again. They take a deep breath, pick themselves up, start all over again. Cute little song. I thought I'm going to keep everything upbeat tonight, you know, and And then the other day I was watching Breaking Bad. Google it. Go Google Breaking Bad plus pick yourself up and just kind of steel yourself for a little bit of, blood and gore before you do it. I couldn't imagine him using that song. All right, this song is a song I wrote a long, long time ago. And it's kind of about growing up in Louisiana. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. Back in Louisiana, Mama would rock the nights. Out on the front porch, we bask in your silver light. Under the velvet starlight, Spanish Moss silhouettes. Seems like another lifetime, but I won't forget. Cajun Moon, don't I know you? Cajun Moon, smiling at me. Cajun Moon, life was sweet by the light of the Cajun Moon. We keep away mosquitoes with rags smoking in a can. The smell of gardenia blossoms hung sweet in the air. That's a new face you're wearing. I sing my lullabies under the starlit velvet of a vast prairie sky. Cajun moon, don't I know you? Cajun moon, smiling at me. Cajun moon, life was sweet by the light of the Cajun moon. You traveled so much farther than I. My life is just a blink of your eye. Somewhere a mother is singing a tune under the Cajun moon. Cajun moon, don't I know you? Cajun moon, smiling at me. Cajun moon, life was sweet by the light of the Cajun moon. Cajun moon, don't I know you? Cajun moon, smiling at me. Cajun moon, life was sweet by the light of the Cajun moon. Thank you. Well, I don't know if it's getting close to break time or not.
Normally, schedule works good.
Yeah,
Want to do one more? And then,
one more, and then we'll take a little break.
Watson's favorite song and then break?
So who's favorite?
Judy Watson.
Oh, Judy Watson's favorite song. Hey, Judy. Back there behind your mask. I didn't realize that was you. Cool. Yes. We'll do Judy Watson's favorite song. In actuality, I've never been to Spain, but I kind of like the music. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I work too hard, I think too much, I'm out of tune, I'm out of touch, no time to spare, no place to stop. Some days I go until I drop, but in Barcelona I fell in love with you. Days were hot, the nights were cool, what else are we to do? Barcelona, that city by the sea, I give anything to be in Barcelona now. We often fight, we seldom kiss. How did our love come down to this? Let's take it back to when we knew that love was all we had to do. In Barcelona, we danced the night away. Trouble couldn't catch us when we let the music play. Barcelona, that city by the sea, I give anything to be in Barcelona now. Barcelona, we danced the night away. Trouble couldn't catch us when we let the music play. Barcelona, that city by the sea, I give anything to be in Barcelona, Barcelona, Barcelona now. Barcelona, Barcelona, Thank you. We'll be right back.
And while you're on your short break here, one more time, there are Jeannie's new CD at the back table for $10 each. And also, next month, our show, normally our shows are on second Thursdays because of some strange scheduling things. We're on the third Thursday this month. We will be on the third Thursday again next month, back here at Kawai Piano Gallery, February 17th, so right after Valentine's Day. Tatiana Lady Mae Mayfield doing a tribute to Black women composers next month. And then in March, for the first time, March 10th, we have Bobby Sparks and his group playing the music of Larry Young. So I hope you can join us for the rest of the concerts. If you didn't pick up a schedule on that stand by the door, there is calendar for the rest of our shows through May. And Jeannie and Andrew will be back in a few minutes.
All right. This next song was not written by a woman, but I thought it was. My entire life, I thought my mother wrote this song. Every time she sat down at the piano, she played this song before she played anything else. And it's actually got 3 different writers' names on it. I'm not sure exactly which ones are correct, but it's attributed to, drawing a blank here, it is attributed to Al Dubin, Jacques Leroux, and a third guy who I can't think of. Anyway, Dinah Washington sang it. So after my mother died, very shortly after she died, I was sitting at my desk one morning working on charts and stuff, and I was listening to Swap Shop on the little local radio station. And I used to live down on the coast in Alabama and played the Grand Hotel down there, and I was listening to Swap Shop one morning. And after Swap Shop, they always had this hour of real interesting kind of quirky music that they'd come on, and the local DJ would play it. So I'm sitting there listening to the end of Swap Shop, and the song comes on, and Dinah Washington is singing the song, and I realized my mother didn't write that song at all. One, two. The leaves of brown came tumbling down. Remember that September in the rain. The sun went out just like a dying ember in September in the rain. To every breath I've heard, I heard you whisper. The raindrops seem to play a sweet refrain. Though spring is here, to me it's still September. That September in the rain. Every word of love I heard you whisper. The raindrops seem to play a sweet refrain. Though spring is here, to me it's still September. That September in the rain. That September in the rain. It's a sweet little song, and you don't hear it very often. I still think Mom was behind my hearing that song that day. All right. Oh no, that's the other song. That's good. Let's try this one. Let's see, Andrew, did you want to go ahead and do the Mary Lou Williams song, didn't you? Let's do that. So Andrew hipped me to this the story. I always did this song, Black Coffee. I always, years ago, used to do this song. He said, you know that song wasn't really written by the guys that said they wrote it. I said, really? He said, no, that song was written by Mary Lou Williams. Mary Lou Williams was the great arranger for so many big bands. They said she used to write arrangements with one hand while she was playing a gig with the other hand on a different song. So she was such a talent and a successful, one of the first really, really successful black women in the music business in that day. Okay, so we're going to start with the We'll start with the Black Coffee, which was written in 1948, and I'll finish with Mary Lou's song, What's Your Story, Morning Glory, which was written in 1938. 2, 3, 4. I'm feeling mighty lonesome, haven't slept a wink. I pace the floor and watch the door, and in between I drink black coffee. Life's a hand-me-down brew. Never know it's Sunday in this weekday room. I'm talking to the shadows, 1 o'clock to 4, and oh, how slow the moments go, and all I do is pour black coffee, feel as low as the ground. It's driving me crazy, just waiting for my baby to maybe come around. Now a man is born to go loving, a woman's born to weep and fret, to stay at home and tend her oven, and drown her best regrets in coffee and cigarettes. You know I'm grieving every evening, morning all the night. In between it's nicotine and not much hard to find. Black coffee, feel as low as the ground. It's driving me crazy, just waiting for my baby to maybe come around. Now I don't know what the story on this is, but 10 years prior to that, Mary Lou wrote this song. And they said she thought about filing a lawsuit over it. It's so simpler. See what you think. Anyway, Ella recorded both of them, so. What's your story, morning glory? What makes you look so blue? The way that you've been acting, I don't know what to do, but I love you. Sure, and 1 is 1 makes 2. What's your story, morning glory? Got a feeling there's a lot you're concealing. Won't you tell me that you love me too? What's your story, morning glory? You got me worried too. A postman came this morning and left a note for you. Have you read it? Then you know that I love you. Or what's your story, morning glory? I guess I got a temper to pass it. Won't you tell me that you love me too? Now I'm going to play Mary Lou's bridge, which Ella didn't sing, but Mary Lou had written the chords, and I thought I'd add some words. Why give Mary Lou her credit? She obviously wrote this song, and all those guys did was edit. What's your story, morning glory? There, I went and said it. Black coffee. What's your story, morning glory? Black coffee. What's your story, morning glory? Thank you. Thanks, Sir Andrew, for telling me about that song. I didn't even know that song 5 days ago. Well, Andrew helped me to it. What are we doing? Let's see, are we at
Are you doing San Andreas last?
We're not going to do San Andreas right now. I don't think I've got the voice for it tonight. Did we do Dinner in a Diner, or did we do that on that one?
No, do that.
Okay, all right. This is the title cut from. Would somebody mind handing me a copy of my CD? I'd like to put it on camera.
It's great artwork.
It is. Dodie Mondero from Chicago did that artwork, and he is fabulous.
Should I hold it up here?
Hold it up there. That's great. Yeah, it's like a. Dodie did this diner sign, and he did it for a diner in Russia.
Try that camera up there. This is not focusing.
Yeah, we've been having some trouble with one.
I don't know where exactly. Have I got it?
Let's see.
No.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I'll just show it to you. It's a little diner sign, and it's set up like a little menu. Had a lot of fun with the cover art, and Carolyn helped me. Again, my friend Carolyn Jones helped me so much with this. Finding good people to work on it. And I found that artist by way of Atlanta, but he lives in Chicago. His name is Dodie Mondero. Anyway.
There it is.
So the song and the title cut and the album are called Dinner in a Diner. Romance is in the air. I can feel it everywhere. Like blessings from above. I feel like making reservations. Let's take a small vacation. Get out of the kitchen tonight. Be a little lazy, maybe go a little crazy. Baby, let's step out for a bite. Call me a sinner, I don't feel like cooking dinner. Not even dinner for two. 'Cause nothing could be finer than dinner in a diner and the sweet side order of you. Nothing fancy, just small and romancy, and nothing too pricey or posh. We can nibble on some fries, gaze into each other's eyes, blow kisses, no dishes to wash. Tip the waiter, say thanks and see you later, then dawdle down the avenue. 'Cause nothing could be finer than dinner in a diner and the sweet side order of you. I see romance on the menu. You're so adorable when you tip the waiter, say thanks and see you later, then dawdle down the avenue. 'Cause nothing could be finer than dinner in a diner and the sweet side order of you. See romance on the menu. You're so adorable when you tip the waiter, say thanks and see you later, then dawdle down the avenue. 'Cause nothing could be finer than dinner in a diner. Nothing could be finer than dinner in a diner. Nothing could be finer than dinner in a diner and a sweet side order of you. Thank you. One more, Mike. Last one. All right. All right. This song is called Haiku because every, and now I can't find it, because every verse of it is a haiku.
I mean, we really want like 10 or 12 more, but then we'd be locked in with the alarm.
Then we'd be locked in with the alarm, and that would be bad. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
your soul still had more to give. Tossed away your grief, left behind your disbelief. You have truly lived. Well, my friend, rejoice, shout it in your loudest voice, smile and walk away. Dance like a beat, kiss a stranger in the street, love another day. Thank you. Thanks, Andrew.